Welcome back, fans and friends, to this upcoming video. I have a Super Bee. Not that one's going to be a little bit later, but I have here a Dodge Charger Super Bee. So the differences here is this is a Super Bee based off the Charger, and that one, while it does not say, is actually based off the Coronet. I will go over some of the differences. These are both M2s. They have gone to a more plain package, which I actually do like, don't get me wrong. There's the plastic cover, and as you guys know, it came with this VP Racing box. So VP Racing fuels, just like how Greenlight does running on empty, they have those ones. And you have the usual M2 stuff, details like no other. The Dodge up there, 426 HEMI, in case you're confused as what to the engine. It's nice that they have the engine information there. 8 plus, 9600 pieces. Off to the one side, you have Super Bee on the bottom. That's the emblem we're going to see. You can see right away, M2 has decided for this vehicle to put the license plate and give them a number. You have 426 there. You have the nice clear Super Bee in the background, nice clear plastic case. They do that all right. Exact same, except it's the front of the vehicle. M2 sticker, the Super Bee there, and everything else. Nice big Super Bee on the back. And just going to the bottom where they have the Goodyear tires, plus Dodge and Chrysler, because it is both of these. And then you have M2 machines, registered trademarks of cast lines, and Chrysler, Dodge, HEMI, Plymouth, and related logos, vehicles, models, names, trade dress trademarks of FCA. Now Stellantis by Castline, licensing them. And the winged foot design and blimp design are trademarks of Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, used under license. So they've gone over all those things separately. There is the information for Facebook and the, I guess that's Instagram or just, anyway, it's not important. It's choking hazard, safety requirements. It doesn't do that thing where it says buying one will lead to more. I guess so they've simplified that part of the product. I'm just going to go ahead and open this. So these are the deluxe M2s. I did the auto driver recently, the Torino. That is the basic line. Sometimes though the deluxe line, they will give you what is essentially a basic car, but you really overpaid for it because there's no opening doors, there's no opening hoods. It's just annoying. So for that price, you could just get a Greenlight if you can find it. So we'll just start with the front, but you can see there how nice it looks. The hood scoop, very different. It has no entrance, just exhaust. And you can see how shiny it is. The base, as you guys know, is the silver garage bump type rather than the matte black of the basic line. So the M2 drivers, for example, will not have this type of base. The hood, oh, there we go. So it does open. The doors do open. The vinyl black top, you guys can see there, instead of the all steel. Nice panoramic window. So I did recently the Torino, and you can see the similarities in the design process, the thinking, and so on. So you have here 1971 Dodge Charger Super Bee, release 63, 2022, and December, which is the 12th month. So I guess you know what I'll do, I will take it out of the base. So it is easier to handle. And you guys already know what the base looks like. It's pretty much the same thing without the car on it when the car is not on it, so. Alright, so here we have it. I guess I will start with the front, like all my videos. Well, some of my videos. You can see there, the silver with the black surrounding it. You can see Dodge there. It's, yeah, there it is, nice and clear. You have the two holders there, the Super Bee on the middle of the, it's not really a stripe, but the other nice thing too is, I don't want to go to the top too quickly, but it's hard to see, but it does say 426 HEMI there. So you keep it on the base, keep it off the base, you'll know what the engine is. Plus we're going to open it, so you'll see what the engine is. Moving to the left side, you see there the lights. There's Super B again with a little B emblem. There's otherwise no charger on the side. You have there the turn signals, indicating lights, door handle, top stripe just below the vinyl roof. Moving to the back, you have plates cut into the metal with the plastic insert underneath in 1971. I already brought that up. On the license plate, there's the ornament. Super B with the B again, just on the right there. Nice and plain, otherwise, rear of the vehicle. And no smudges, no mispaints, and no scratches so far that I see, which is nice. I don't see the gas cap, which I've missed on the last few cars, just bringing it up. Exact same as the other side, and no gas cap, so I don't know where that's gone. But the Super B is right there. You have the indicator lights. You have a splitter underneath the vehicle. Nothing of note on top of the vehicle, so we'll just go right, like I said before, to the underside. I believe that at the top there is just a paint splotch where they have just dumped it on there for whatever reason. I do prefer the matte black, so you guys have seen the other videos where it's the silver black. So silver underside, I do like this one better. And 2222 cast line ink, made in China. There's the serial production number. And it just says 1971 Dodge Charger. Nothing about the Super B, so you literally have the entire top half of the car telling you it's Super B and the bottom half telling you nothing. There's the M2, just in between the wheels, the transfer case, differentials, which is really tiny. Dual exhaust poking out the back. You can see the cutouts. Since this is a pre-1974 car, there's almost no bumper. I bring that up with the Torino and the 1974, 1971, some of the differences. You can see lots of similarities. The wing front, they call it. The Coronet one happens to look a little bit better, I'll give it that. Like the silver chrome with the two lights on the outside. So, what you guys want to see? You want to see the engine for sure. It was easier to open, now it's not so easy. Alright, I have popped the hood. Extremely similar, if not the same. Just it's painted a lot differently. I believe the HEMI in this one, because it doesn't say 383 or anything else. So I assume they are exactly the same engines, just 1 year newer on the Dodge Charger instead of the Coronet. And as you can see, they did a much better job because, not better, but because it's a white with the black and then the orange, it's just easier to see. Meanwhile, this one, because of how it's... you can clearly see it there, and it says HEMI on it. So that's really nice. Like if you guys take a look, it just does say HEMI. It's on a slight angle, but other than that, I can't complain. They've gone the extra mile. Once again, there are no rearview mirrors on the sides there. But other than that, you can clearly see into the cabin. It's not too smudgy. It's not as clear as that one, and that one has the contrast in color, so it makes it look really nice. The black interior it makes it harder to see, but the doors open nicely. Like I am not struggling. You guys remember the Mercury video? Could not get that open without without loosening the body first, and then I put a washer in to make sure it opens. So I am overall happy with this performance version of the vehicle. Just the hood is fighting me. So there appears to be a little bit of a tab. If you look here on the left side, I hope it's not a defect, but it does allow it to open easier so I don't damage it or try to damage it. I do believe that orange there might be intentional, I'm not sure, because it's entirely absent on the Coronet. So there you guys have it, the Dodge Charger Super B 1971, 1970 Coronet over there. Vinyl roof, which is nice. A lot of vehicle manufacturers, the Ford Torino, you guys remember, was a vinyl roof as well. Pre-1974, obviously, because 1971 doesn't have the bumper or any of the other safety stuff that they added to make the car slightly overweight and reduce the leaded gas of for the engines. And then you just have that mispaint there, which can be easily painted over. It's not a big problem. Only you guys remember the Torino video with the 2 screws? So there's a pin here that goes into the top half, and there is the solo screw that you only have to take out 1. Doesn't make it better or worse, it's just less work for M2. And so there you guys have it, the Super Bee based off of the Dodge Charger rather than the Super Bee based off of the Dodge Coronet. Similarities you can see, differences you can see. I now do not prefer either. The plain car, the painted car after that Dodge Challenger from the last video. I actually do like, sometimes they do a really good job. But there you have it, Deluxe M2, Super Bee, Dodge Charger, Dodge Coronet. Pick your preference. And this is Tumnus from Toronto. Thank you guys for watching, and till the next one.